I'm sick. Yeah. As disappointing as that sounds, it's really not shocking, honestly. It's that time of the year now where the certain, you know, temperature begins to change. So my body is beginning to act a certain way. And I'm not majorly sick. I'm not like sick to the point where I can't do anything. If that was the case, I really wouldn't do a video right now. But I love you fans so much to the point where it would, even if I was sick to the bone, I would still do a video for you guys. I just feel the sickness coming. I know my body. And to prove that I would do things for you fans, I have posted a video last year when I still had COVID. Don't believe me, I'll post it in the description box for the newcomers. Mm. But anyway, this is Tunes in the Gaming Room episode 2. For the new people that is on to this episode, it's basically each week I play games and I play music that is matching these games and it matched perfectly. So these are my recommendation lists. So you guys stay tuned. Mm. Mm. Because I have some very good recommendations and some good games that I've played that match these tracks. First, 3 games, one console each. Let's start with the PS2. Astro Boy. For those who haven't played Astro Boy, similarity to Mega Man, but honestly, I enjoyed Astro Boy a lot. I thought Astro Boy was great. Very good third person perspective of you just flying around into the city, fighting corrupted machines and trying to find the source of the corruption and stuff. I love this game so much. I loved it to the point where the music drew me into the game too. I'm not going to talk shit about the music. The music was really what mattered the most. It mattered most on a lot of things with movies and shows and stuff. Music pulls you in, especially when it comes to the dramatic aspects. Astro Boy done well with the music. But if you want more depth into the music and trying to find your own source material of how to match it properly, I would suggest Shinichi Osawa. Which album by Shinichi? I'm gonna have to say the one. Intergalactic, very, very futuristic, gives you that high techno tone of electric music and beats and stuff. You're gonna love it because I loved it, especially if you like those type of musics. Mashing into the games, especially games like this that has intergalactic vibes to it. Check it out. You won't be sorry. First and foremost, I should have said this first, but just shooting blanks right now. Let's talk about CY girls. I talked about this on my one of my old late videos, show and tell. Not show and tell. Man, I'm really fucking up. It was on my after school video. I loved it. You play as 2 girls, 2 perspectives, 2 visualities of how you supposed to pick, how you supposed to play the game. You got a girl that's into stealth and into gunplay, just in case the shit doesn't go well and you have to shoot your way through the enemies. Very good perspective on that girl. You play as another girl that likes to hack and slash her way into the enemy. So you have sword play, you have gunplay, and you have stealth. All that into one package with 2 discs. And I love playing this game, especially at night. For some reason, I get this old school retrospect vibes of me playing certain games late at night and see why girls match that perspective. But what made me get suckered in so much was Communist Slow Jams by Jpegmafia. It gives me that slow turns of me listening to music, especially slow vibe music late at night. And Communist Slow Jams was perfect for this game. I recommend you trying this game out and checking out Communist Slow Jams by Jpegmafia, especially if you like slow turn conspiracy music. It ain't really conspiracy, but at the same time they got conspiracy lyrics onto the song. Certain things on here that Jpegmafia was talking about, I was like, holy shit! And did it match the tone of it too? It matched it to the point where I'm surprised the music and the game wasn't really mating with each other. It was a perfect couple. Mm. I Ninja, one of my hidden gems. I love I Ninja so much. I Ninja is very good. Hack and slash, fast pace. It's a very good environmental game too. It suckered me in. Now with a game like this, a lot of people would recommend hack and slash music so it can match, you know, hard style techno or rock and roll and stuff. But with an environmental game like this that has a lot of hack and slash, I would not mind if you guys check out Nujabes music. Nujabes is very good when it comes to their hip hop, trance, jazz mixed with Japanese tone and instrumental measures to it. I really would recommend doing it, especially certain albums like Departure. Departure matches I Ninja perfectly to the point where it should be a part of the soundtrack. Okay, now PS3. PS3 games. Three games, three music recommendations. No More Heroes. No More Heroes. Heroes Paradise. I love this game. One of my favorite games for the PS3. If it's not that, then it's Alice Madness Returns. This game literally has took so much time out of my life. I played it on each difficulty, collected every single thing on this game. But what pulled me in so much was the music that I decided to add to this game when I was tweaking it a little bit, when I was beginning to kill the game's existence by me playing it so much. And that is The Comet is Coming. Now, the album from The Comet is Coming, I would recommend The Trust in the Life Force of Deep Mystery. I have it written down just in case, and it's a mouthful. Check it out. It matches the game so much. It has very good punk vibes to it, punk rock mixed with high techno and jazz. I was surprised how much jazz instrumentals was on this album. But this was the first time I knew about The Comet is Coming. So when I found out about this album and when I found out about this group, I instantly downloaded basically all their albums. But this one is somehow the best one out of all of them that they made. And that's not a bad thing because this played a big place in my heart, not just by the music, but by me playing No More Heroes also. I can't wait for the new one to come out so I can see how this matches also to the game. Shadow of the Damned, another hidden gem. I love Shadow of the Dam so much. Shadow of the Dam was very good. Dark, twisted, you just being stuck into hell and limbo, and all these demons are coming at you so you can save your loved one if she's not dead already. Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne is also twisted, dark hip hop trance music with Jay-Z and Kanye West. We're never going to get another album like this ever again. People keep saying that J. Cole and Kendrick is going to make an album like this. We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that. And that's not in a bad way. I just feel like people today are not that contained to handle an album like that. I'm saying that because we can barely contain Watch the Throne. I lost my mind matching Watch the Throne while playing Shadow of the Dam. That's how well the album matched this game. And I played it so much to the point where every time I listen to Watch the Throne, I want to play Shadow of the Dam. And every time I'm over a friend's house or they're playing Shadow of the Dam because I let them borrow it, I would listen to Watch the Throne. Yeah, I was that hooked by that connection of the game. Check it out and let me know what you guys think of it. Whew, man, Wet. I got a good list today. Wet is a good game. It's it's actually one of those games I'm surprised there's no sequel. I thought that Wet would literally have a good continuation. It's not the best game. It's not game of the year, but I feel like if Bayonetta can make one, two, and three, I feel like if No More Heroes can make a few games, why Wet did not make it out there? Why Wet did not get that push? I don't know if it was just me living under a rock and people was really hating on the game and I wasn't aware of it, especially since I matched the game with John Beltran. Yeah, I've used a John Beltran um, reference to one of the Summoner games. I think it was Summoner. No, no, it wasn't Summoner. I think it was um, Dark Angel Apocalypse, Vampire Apocalypse. But I'm pretty sure it will match on Summoner also. But John Beltran, I want to bring him back. John Beltran literally made me enjoy Wet so much. The jazzy, dark tone music to it with the instrumentals and trumpet music playing. John Beltran, he knows how to mix his music up when it comes to slow paced environmental vibes, which that you will get. I can see people listening to John Beltran in road trips, and at the same time listening to him when it's a fast paced cycle of you just full of adrenaline or you just playing games. I'm not saying games like Doom or Call of Duty; those are way too energizing. Something like Wet is more of a environmental game where you can listen to environmental music and do explorations and kill enemies at the same time. It's weird, but at the same time, John Beltran will make you feel that connection. I felt that connection, and I hope you guys will feel that connection as well too. You won't be sorry. Now for the PlayStation 4, it feels like I'm breezing through these fucking games. Bloodborne. I actually gave up on Bloodborne. But what got me back into Bloodborne was not just me toughening up my skin to play a Bloodborne game, because Bloodborne was the very first Souls games I ever played. And when I ended up playing Bloodborne, I ended up getting hooked. I ended up being attached, and I ended up overcoming my weakness. And I ended up playing a lot of Soul games up to date. But Bloodborne will play a big place in my heart because the music I have chose to play Bloodborne is Kaui with by Childish Gambino. It was nice, calm, steady pace, and it was a good energizer. People will like to listen to a lot of hard music while playing Bloodborne, but by that being a hard game, I needed something to ease me, ease my mind, ease my stress, and just relieve it to the point where I needed to calm down. And there was times I needed to calm down. Kawaii by Childish Gambino was a good stress reliever for me. And not only that, but I was very in tune to the music. I was relaxed playing the game. And with Bloodborne and Souls games like this, it's impossible to say. And I know a lot of people that do reviews on games like this will tell you that these games are very stressful. You will die a lot. Play Kawaii by Childish Gambino, and it will be possible. It will be possible. I might be the only one that broke that loop. Okay, number two, Monster Hunter World. Ooh, man, I got a few recommendations for this. I played Monster Hunter World, and there's two. There's two versions. There's Monster Hunter World and there's Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I played Monster Hunter World, and I was born to the slow um, R&B style cycle to it of this generation because of the environment to graphics that was introduced to me. I love the graphics, I love the gameplay, and I just love the hunts and the rewards as you was taking down the monsters. It was hard as hell, especially when I was fighting the big monsters like Anjanath and Nergigante and shit. But I was listening to the internet. I was listening to the internet. Which album was it? I think it was Ego Death, if I'm not mistaken. It matched the environment. It matched the good, smooth gameplay to it, and just like Bloodborne, it kind of gave me an ease gesture to it. But when I was playing Monster Hunter Iceborne, I had to cut it up a little bit. No, not a little bit. I cut it up a lot. I was playing a lot of hard, dark, twisted music, especially when I was fighting monsters that I did not even know that was gonna obliterate my character, and I literally had to do a lot of grinding. Especially when I was fighting monsters like a Latreon and Ronan Nergigante. I was grinding Ronan Nergigante to the point where he ended up being one of my favorite monsters of all time. What you run from, you end up chasing. And freaking Fatalis. There are three artists I would have to recommend. One, Backxwash. A play Backxwash album. God has nothing to do with it. Please leave him out of this. I played that one a lot. I have played Anabon hausswolff, Death Magic, and I have played Abdul Ali. I fucked with Abdul Ali, especially when I was fighting Kulov Tarath. His song, Keep Fighting, will match that damn fight with you in Kulov Tarath. It for some reason It matched perfectly. I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit peppers. But all those other artists I mentioned, Backwash, Edavon, hausswolff, you won't be sorry. Check them out and play the game too while you're busy checking them out. You are really going to feel the in-depth of this music when you do it. Number three, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Who man, I love Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It has some flaws, but I did not like it as much as I like Rise of the Tomb Raider. But Shadow of the Tomb Raider it did do good. It did good with the pacing. But what I liked most about it was me getting pulled in by the music that I chose, and that was Lupe Fiasco's album Drogas Wave. Drogas Wave was great. It was interdynamic, and the dark music tones that Lupe Fiasco has chosen with the tracks onto the album match the damn game itself. Especially the times when I had to do like underwater scenes of the game, and I was playing like certain dark elements of the album to match it, and I'm like, holy shit, like holy crap, man! It felt like I was watching a movie. Like a very crazy ass movie while I was listening to Lupe Fiasco's album, Droga's Wave. If you still got Shadow of the Tomb Raider, check it out. If you fuck with Lupe Fiasco, or if you're new to Lupe Fiasco's music, check out Droga's Wave and let me know how you guys think. All right, PS5. Oh man, Elden Ring. Elden Ring. I have not beat the game yet. I have not. In fact, this might be one of the first games I'm recommending you guys to try out without even me beating it. Denzel Curry. I'll melt my eyes, see your future. It's pushing me to beat this game. I've been stressed out. I have been literally stiff necked playing this game, been dying so much. I've been lost. I have been traumatically frustrated playing this game. Denzel Curry, Melt Your Eyes, See Your Future. Listen to the whole album. It would breeze you. It would relieve you. It would help guide you, and it would help motivate you. The album itself is a very good motivator and a very good energizer of you relating to the things he has been through, and just you struggling to beat the game, and you listen to him struggling as he is trying to live his life, and you're trying to live your life playing Elden Ring. I felt attached to the music because I feel like he was being attached to what I was going through. You felt a connection listening to the album and playing the game, especially the song "Walking." I was like, "Holy shit, this is really pushing me. This is really energizing me." I had to keep, I had to keep that damn song on repeat, and that's the second damn track of the album. Imagine if you listen to the whole thing, and I did. And let's just say, I'm not gonna spoil it. Check it out if you guys got Elden Ring. All right, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the remake. Wow, I love this game. This is actually one of the best remakes I've ever like witnessed ever since the Mass Effect remaster. But Tony Hawk the remake was great. I thought it was fun. I thought it was very, very, very energetic. It brought me back as a kid. Playing the Tony Hawk game was on PS1. So I was thinking to myself, if I'm gonna play a game that's gonna bring me back to those old times of a kid, what music should I listen to that's gonna literally match this game and give me that old vibes of when I used to listen to different types of music other than just rap and fucking R&B. Clara Hill. Clara Hill played a very big place in my heart, especially all I Can Provide. I love that album, but I didn't listen to that album when I was playing Tony Hawk. I would recommend you guys check out Shine. This is Clara Hill's latest album. It is a folk wave soundtrack. I mean, it's a folk wave album. Very good vocals, very good lyrics. It sets the tone so much to the point where you feel the breeze of the music, while you feel the breeze of the air as you're busy playing the game, doing tricks. There was not one time I played that album and I did a stunt or I did a level and I messed up doing a stunt. That's because of how energized and how driven I was listening to the album. I really felt confident. I'm not saying I got Ultra Instinct, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. That just shows you how drawn in I was by listening to Clara Hill. Or maybe I was just drawn into her voice. I love Clara Hill's voice. I just love the tone to it. Okay. said too much. Last but not least, Returnal. Mm. Returnal. What can I say about Returnal other than it being a fucking ass hard game? But unlike Elden Ring, Returnal is very easy progression when it comes to you knowing where the fuck to go. You may be confused, but that's because the level changes each time you die. But you die so many times, you can understand the pattern of how the level is, no matter how much they throw it at you. A hard game that you in space, intergalactic, futuristic gameplay, futuristic music, techno, hard style techno, if not hard style rap music that has techno trance beats to it. I'm talking about Death Grips. Death Grips would match this perfectly. I have tried the Money Store and I have tried the Bottomless Pit. Ridiculous. Disgusting. Obliterating. Mind blowing. And all over the place. And I don't think I was ready for that. I was playing Death Grips when I was playing Returnal, and I was confused with Returnal when I was trying Death Grips. And Death Grips have confused me. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I just didn't understand their music. At first, I was actually hating it. I was like, "What the fuck?" But that's because I was too confused with the game and the music. But I gave it a chance, and I was like, "Okay, all right, I'm getting this." I think it's like for example, it's like you going to a gym and you jumping into a treadmill that is going at least 30 miles per hour. And you're running, and you're getting frustrated. And you're like, well, all right, let's slow this down, let's slow this down. That's how Death Grips and that's how Returnal was. But as you begin to go through the pace of the game and the music, you begin to understand the lyrics, you begin to understand the terminology of the game, and at the same time, you begin to be at the level of intensity. And that's how it was with Death Grips and Returnal. Right when I end up catching up, I end up loving it. And I was like, holy shit, this is getting insane. This is getting intense. Even when I was dying, I wasn't mad. I was like, okay, this is actually getting me even more energized. So, yeah, I would recommend Death Grips if you're patient enough to give them a chance and do Returnal as you're doing so. But other than that, that's it. That's all I have for this week's for the Tunes of the Gaming Room episode 2. I hope this list helped you guys out, and I will see you guys next week with another list updated.